fairly accurately what the next upside or downside target would be based upon what's happening in the current session. Okay, so I've gone over this before. All right, what we simply are doing, and it's fairly simple. All right, so and it's not that difficult. What you want to do here is you want to take the low of the value area. So to measure an upside projection, you take the low of the value area, right? Measure up to the high of the session, and then project it from the high of the session. Okay, the equivalent. Okay, up here. See how that works? So the low value area, low part of the value, so value area low to the high measured from the high. So adjusted and measured from the high. And that gives you what's called a PBT, or a projected, not predicted, projected balance target. Okay. Again, within a matter of, a point or so, right? It's close enough. So so this projected balance target, this upside, at the end of the session yesterday, right? People that trade profile, people that know, right? Those that know, and that, there's two groups. Right? It's not the winners and the losers, although you could categorize them that way. It's those that know, those that don't know, or those that are informed, as I like to use the term, and those that are uninformed. Which group do you think you fall yourself into? Okay, answer that for yourself. You don't have to answer it here. If you've answered, though, that that you feel as though you're scratching your head and you're clueless at times, maybe most times, I don't know. But if you find yourself in any way answering that question that way, that you really kind of feel you're in the uninformed group, okay, you really need to be here answering that question that way, because you will learn techniques and concepts that most people won't teach. Okay, or you may be able to pick it up here and there and so forth. Okay, um, there's a lot of there's a lot of information out there, but if the information is not consolidated in a way, in some sort of form program, okay, um, again, you could be just searching and searching, and you're never going to find that piece of the puzzle. All right, and there'll be a piece, but you just have no idea where it fits into. So that's what we try to offer here, with the education and so forth. It's not just a matter of calling out trades or doing things or whatever. Okay, but the idea is, you have tools available to you and concepts that you can use. Okay, that you can use to help give you an edge. All right, and then understand, geez, why did the price stop up in this area? What was so magical about this? Okay. And the first thing most people will run to is Fibonacci's. Oh, it's a Fibonacci. It's a Fibonacci. Well, is it? I don't know. All right. First thing I look at before even Fibonacci's or anything like that, Elliott wave and all that other type of stuff, is price. Just price. What is the range of price? All right. Price tends to be symmetrical. All right. There's symmetry in nature, right? That's the whole kind of basis of this Fibonacci and all this other stuff, right? There's symmetry in nature. Well, there's symmetry in the markets. You got to find out where that symmetry would complete. All right. So one of the ways is it's called a projected balance target. So we're projecting an upside from the value low to the high, projected up from the high. And that gives us an initial. That doesn't mean it's going to stop here for good. It just means that's an initial projected balance target, all right, based upon what's happened. And then you can do the same thing to the downside, all right, et cetera, et cetera. All right, so here we are. That's our little lesson for this morning. All right, you want to learn how to do this stuff. And again, it's very easy. Value low to high, projected up. Value high to low, projected down. Okay, really not that difficult. Okay, so what do we have for today? Obviously, we have an up move, a gap up, all right, going from consolidation to expansion again, all right. So we're in another expansion phase. We have a bit of a um, somewhat of a balanced area here, not that great, but some sort of a balanced area. So if the market rotates down, all right, again, low volume node around this 2720s, make a note of that. All right, we're going to be looking for in that area 2720s, 22s, all right, to be responsive to the buy side, all right, if it gets down there. If it stays here above 25ish or so, all right, which is the kind of the low volume node up here in the profile, we'll expect more up. Okay. We have a poor high. We've talked about a poor high before, right? It's not a completed auction. So that means there's pressure to the upside, right? Which means the price could go, even somewhat further. All right. So we have some upside range targets. Take a look at the daily trade strategy. All right. So that's how we're going to start the session. I'm not going to go much beyond that. There's not much more to say. All right. We'll look for pullbacks, all right, to low volume areas. All right, roughly 22s, 20s, all right, maybe 25s, as a minor spot, and we'll take it from there. Questions? We got about 2.5 minutes to spare. Everybody's good. Barbara's good. All right, let's see if we can have a better session than we had yesterday. Again, we didn't have a bad session. It's just we didn't have too much on the way of opportunities. Crude oil's made a nice little move. All right. I'd be a little cautious right now to just kind of run out and buy these levels, right? Because price is at these projected balance targets. So again, as our core strategy has always been, we want to buy within the context of up and down channels, right? In the lower edges of the channels. So we'll wait for that. We'll look for a pullback here. We'll see how the market responds. Maybe we'll nibble, that type of stuff. Okay. Um, this would have been nice if this occurred during the RTH session, but again, it is what it is. And all right. So I did post this on Twitter. All right, for those that are following, you probably saw that. Again, I like to post things like this. It keeps everybody informed with what we're doing, and it also acts as an archive of things that we do say and offer here. All right, let's see what happens today, guys. All right, again, the mic is going to be again on and off as it's been. I think that's been working out pretty well for everybody. So we'll stay focused along those lines. All right, again, gap up, and we'll see how that plays out for us. Let's turn this on.